going out to target tuna today, and the first thing I'm going to throw this morning is this Duo Amasa stick bait. It floats on top of the water. Let me hold this up, see if you can see this thing. Pretty cool little lure right there. If they're not hitting top water, and one thing I always catch them on, same color, is the Duo Malice. So we are going to go out to some cruise ships today that have been anchored offshore for the past 5 weeks, 6 weeks. What do you think, Alistair? And they're supposed to be holding a lot of bait, so we're going to go out there, we're going to troll some flatlines around them and cast and see if we can get some kingfish and some tuna this morning. So stay tuned and we'll see what we can do. Alright, so we're at our first place here. We've already got a few threadfin. We're going to sabiki up some baits. This is what Alistair's going to use for the flatline this morning. So we're marking a few on his screen here. Hopefully we can get the mother load and drop down once and get like 5. That's the deal. Alright, this is what we want right here. That's tuna candy. Stack up 5 on there all at once. No, we're not under him anymore, are we? No. Alright, let's move on.
I see some bait on the surface there.
We'll move on. We'll get back on that spool one more time. We're just on trying to.
Yeah. That's some big mullet jumping in there.
Is there?
Yeah.
So we're down here under the Sunshine Skyway Bridge. This is a good place to get bait when you run out in the morning. Usually, hopefully it's here. Some mornings we don't find it here, we have to run out further, but it's nice to be able to get bait first thing and then not have to worry about that.
Good here. Hold on, bro. Come on to the back.
That's where the
magic happens.
Yeah. What's that?
Live bait.
Tuna candy, huh?
Tuna candy.
All right, good deal. Let's go. So here we are, second video in a row where I start out by catching bait, which is pretty funny if you know me because I'm a lure guy, but little did we know the weather was going to turn pretty bad, and that kind of forced us to be trolling all day, which turned out to be something really awesome and taught me a new technique. Oh, the weatherman sucks. It's turned to shit out here. All we're doing is rain.
And I've been king by king.
Yeah, this is our first bite on the flat line, and I think a giant kingfish ate this kingfish, this is not a bad one right here. I mean, that would have been a decent fish, dude.
Ah!
This is fucking bullshit. The weatherman sucks. But
right, let's turn back around. Let's just pull
we're gonna try again.
Let's see with the tuna.
Yeah!
Woo! Was my tuna, but I'm such a generous man that when he popped off his, I gave him mine.
That's a good dude right there. So stoked to be hooked up to a tuna right here. For some reason this day we were running into a lot of sharks, and a lot of the tuna and a lot of the kingfish we were hooking were getting chewed before we could get them back to the boat. But this trolling thing was fun. I think I'm a pretty stubborn person, and sometimes I got to check myself. I like to use lures and go to a certain depth and do a certain thing, but to fish with Alistair and see his style of fishing, trolling, and just really embrace it was awesome. The biggest thing I took from trolling was, you know, when you catch a fish, it's not really like my fish or your fish, it's a team effort. I got to drive the boat, you know, put it in neutral, go back, do all sorts of different things, pass the rod back and forth, gaff the fish. Just a really cool way to fish, and really enjoyed this. So mission accomplished. We got our tuna. We get to have sushi. Pretty stoked on this one, especially with the weather and our mood before we caught this fish. This is a good tuna. This is probably like 20-25 pounds, which is pretty big for Tampa Bay. You do? Got color? What do we got here?
I don't know.
What do I need to do with the engine?
Straight.
Straight?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to go straight this way, not towards those guys.
You're good.
Alright.
And then come move this rod out for me.
Okay.
Just move it back to the other side.
This is the rodeo you play with rods like 50 times when you're trolling on a saltwater boat.
I think it's gonna be a king.
You think it's gonna be a king?
I see him there.
King.
Big king.
Big king. This thing's just...
Gear forward. Okay, you're good.
Neutral?
No.
These kings will pull a shit ton of line. What do you want me to do with the boat?
Neutral.
Neutral? Alright. We're in neutral. Alright, let me move that rod. You good? I'm gonna move this rod towards the front, okay? Which way you want me to go with these rods?
Good.
How you think about that? What do you feel about that? Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Can we tail grab him?
I want to keep him.
You want to keep him? You sure? That's an awesome fish. Good job, dude. Springtime down here, these kingfish are crazy. Yeah. All right, good deal right there, boy. Yeah. Yeah.
Another one?
Hell yeah.
Whew. This gentleman courteously moved out of the way for us.
It's so hard to tell, but that was a hell of a run he went on. That was like a king run he went on.
That's why I'm thinking it was a king. Dude, it's whenever we go over that spot that this has been happening.
We need to keep going over that spot then. Get out.
So Ryan, how do you fight these fish?
How do I fight them?
Yeah, how are you supposed to fight these
Very
fish?
gently. I think you made me putting 30-pound leader on everything today.
I did.
Small out. Just to mess with me.
No, you got 50 here.
Another big kingfish right there. Good job, dude. Yeah. That's a toad.
I might keep him.
Yeah. All right. Looks like we're gonna smoke this one. Yeah.
Good grubs.
Smoke. Okay. Cool. So that wraps up another awesome day fishing out in the Gulf of Mexico with my buddy Alistair. I appreciate y'all checking out this video. Got some good fish and some good eats. It's always awesome to be able to bring home groceries after a fishing trip. If you have any questions or comments, hit me up. Tight lines, everybody. Peace.